Hey guys, welcome to Joshua Tree, California. My name is Paige Yeaton, and today I'll take you through a 20-minute all levels Vinyasa flow practice, focusing on stretching and strengthening the shoulders, back, and chest. Grab your mat, water, maybe a towel, and I'll see you soon. To begin, find a comfortable seated position on your mat, perhaps Sukhasana or any other comfortable seat of your choice. Placing your hands on your knees, palms facing down, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of your head. We'll begin with some seated cat-cows. As you inhale, pull your heart forward and up, gaze up. As you exhale, lean back, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine, lean back, tuck your chin. 3 more times. Inhale, seated cat. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Twice more. Inhale, cow, pull your heart through. And exhale, lean back, really exaggerate these movements. Last one, inhale, heart forward and up. Exhale to lean back, arch your spine. Inhale, neutral spine. We're gonna switch the cross of our legs, opposite on top. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, palms press, draw hands through to heart center, twice more. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up, gather all that energy. Exhale, hands come through to heart center. Last one, inhale the arms up. And exhale, hands come through. We're gonna inhale the arms up, and as you exhale, come forward into tabletop, hands and knees. Stacking shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, taking a few traditional cows and cats. Inhale, drop the belly, tilt your tailbone, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, press the floor away. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift your heart. Exhale, cat, round your spine. One more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, back to neutral tabletop. Place your right palm underneath your chin at the center of the mat. As you inhale, take your left arm high, and as you exhale, weave your left arm under and through for a twist. Left shoulder, left ear come down to rest on the mat. Right arm extends long out in front of you, either pressing right palm into the floor, use that as leverage to twist a little deeper, or take the half wrap, right arm wrapping around your low back as you reach for your left thigh crease. Pressing right palm into left thigh, use that as leverage to twist a little deeper as you lean back into yourself, maybe gazing up. One more breath here. Place your right palm next to your face, use it to help you unwind as you inhale, left arm back up towards the sky, and as you exhale, switch, left hand down. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, weave your right arm under and through. Right shoulder, right ear come down to rest on the mat. Left arm extends this time, either pressing palm into the mat or taking the half wrap, left arm around your low back, reaching for right thigh crease this time. Pressing palm into your thigh, lean back, deeply twisting. One more breath. Place your left palm beside your face. Use it to help you unwind. Inhale, press the floor away. Right arm reaches towards the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, curl toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, shift forward, plank pose. And as you exhale, without moving your hands or your feet, back to downward facing dog. Know the suggested distance between your hands and your feet in your downward facing dog. Take a few moments to do whatever feels nice. Maybe take your dog for a walk, pedal out your feet. You might sway your hips side to side, wag your tail, or shake the head, yes and no, or perhaps a combination of all 3 of those things. You've got 2 more deep breaths. Keep asking yourself, what is it that my body needs in this moment right now? Making your way back to neutral downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, drop your knees for child's pose so the knees are wide, the big toes touch. Press your hips towards your heels, chest and belly falls heavy in between your thighs. With the arms extended long out in front of you, as you exhale, walk both hands to the right. As far over to the right as you would like. Keep pressing hips towards the heels, lots of length and space throughout your low back and the left side of your body. Let the head be heavy, neck relaxes, take a breath here. Inhale, hands come back through center. And then exhale over to the left. You may notice one side is a little different than the other. Try and notice without judgment, without the need or the want to be any different than it already is. Maybe right hand resting on the left as you press your hips towards your heels for one more breath. Inhale, hands come back through center. Transition tabletop, hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin, hips stay slightly lifted. As you inhale like you're crawling underneath a fence, slither forward, baby cobra pose. Tops of the feet press into the mat, thighs float. You do not need your hands to hold you here. This is a spinal strengthening posture. Draw the shoulder blades together, down your back, broaden across the front of your chest. Lift your palms. As you inhale, lift your heart a little higher. Keep pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Inhale, lift a little higher. Last breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower, forehead down to meet the mat. Curl your toes under. Inhale, press up, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slither forward, cobra pose. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, curl your toes, press up, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, last time. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slither forward. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Inhale, curl your toes, press up, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. So we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Feet are as wide as your hips, which is 2 fist distance apart. Maybe you measure. Bend your knees, grab opposite elbows, hang heavy, sway side to side. Allow your arms to become a frame for your head to fall heavy in between. And switching whatever arm is on top, continue to sway. Releasing your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift for length, flat back, heart forward. Exhale, fold twice more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, last time. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold, walk yourself back out, downward facing dog. Find your breath, feel your breath if you've lost it or forgotten about it. On an inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Releasing one forearm down to the mat at a time. Keeping the forearms parallel, elbows, forearms, all 10 fingers pressing into the floor. You're lifting up and out of your chest and shoulders. Walk your toes in towards your elbows, dolphin pose. Gazing back between your feet or your thighs, just as you would in downward facing dog. Keep pressing, lifting. Can you walk your toes in just a little closer, lift the hips a little higher? And on your next inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-legged dolphin. Press the floor away. Lift your elbows off the mat. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Spin your back heel flat. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Hips are squared off to the front of the mat as best you can. Maybe you walk your right foot towards the right, create some space. Keep drawing your right hip back, left hip forward. Back leg super straight and strong. You're slicing into the mat with the outer edge of your left foot so the inner arch is lifting. Swing your right arm underneath the left. Bending at the elbows, back of the hands touch. Maybe cross your wrists, palms touch. Or give yourself a hug if that's where you're at and that's what you need. Elbow shoulder height wherever you are. Inhale, lift your heart, lean back. Exhale, fold, surrender, humble warrior, 3 deep breaths. Keep drawing your right hip back, left hip forward, squeezing the arms together. Let the head be heavy. Last breath. Inhale, slowly rise, unwind the arms, extend them high. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slither forward, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Inhale, curl your toes, press up, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Opposite forearm down first this time. Walk your toes in towards your elbows, dolphin. Keep pressing elbows, forearms, palms into the floor, lifting up and out of your shoulders and your chest. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dolphin. Press the floor away, lift your elbows. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Spin your back heel flat. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. So same thing, second side. However, this side might be different. Keep the hips square, draw the left hip back, right hip forward. Back leg super straight and strong. This time, swing the left arm underneath the right. Bending at the elbows, maybe crossing at the wrists, or give yourself that hug. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, fold, 3 breaths. Drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. You're diving straight down and forward. Relax the head, the neck, maybe close your eyes. Last breath. Inhale, rise and wind the arms, extend them high. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slither forward, cobra pose. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale, curl your toes, press up, plank. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, child's pose, 3 deep breaths. Breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. And breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come high onto the tiptoes. Walk to the front of your mat on your tippy toes, all the way to the top. Take as many baby steps as you need to get there. At the front of your mat, let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the big toes to touch. Heels slightly apart. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low, reach high. So the weight is in your heels. Try and float your toes. Squeezing the knees and thighs together. Rather than curling your tailbone up towards the sky or ceiling, you want to tuck your tailbone towards the floor, lengthen your low back. Bring your hip points up towards your floating ribs. You want to lift your chest, sit up tall. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, drop your seat. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, drop down, Navasana, boat pose. Arms and legs float, hover, hold. You're pressing through the balls of your feet, fan the toes, see the light between them, and keep lifting your heart, sit up tall, be proud of yourself. Adding some movement with our breath. Inhale, the arms up and overhead, come into low boat, hover. Exhale, back to high boat crunch. Inhale, hover. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, hover. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, hover. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, hover. Exhale, crunch. Roll onto your back. Grab your knees, draw circles, moving them in opposite directions. First circling one way and then the other switch. Remaining on your back, returning to neutral, knees over the hips, shins parallel with the floor. Take your arms up towards the ceiling or sky. Wrap your right arm underneath the left. Eagle arms, crossing at the elbows, maybe the wrists, or give yourself that hug. And we're gonna take the right leg over the left, crossing at the knees, maybe hooking your toes around your calf. Eagle crunches 5 times on our breath. Inhale, extend, fingertips, toe tips touch the floor. Exhale, curl and crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, unwind. Extend through the toe tips, the fingertips. Get as long as you can. Exhale, round yourself into a ball. Wrap your arms around your shins and bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Give yourself a squeeze. Grab the backs of your thighs, rock and roll along your spine a few times first, eventually gaining momentum to rock back into chair pose. Interlacing your fingers together behind your low back, make a fist. Extend your fist towards the floor, lift your heart. Exhale, fold, let it go. 3 breaths here. You might bob up and down. Maybe wiggle around. Or shake your head, yes and no. 1 more breath. Free the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, second side. Take an inhale. Exhale, sit lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, Navasana. So again, you're pressing through the balls of your feet, fan the toes, lifting your heart, moving on our breath. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, crunch, 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, last 2, you got this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, roll onto your back. Again, grab your knees, draw those circles. First one way, and then the other switch. Stay on your back, return to neutral, knees over your hips, shins parallel to the floor, arms extend toward the sky or ceiling, left under the right this time. Bending at the elbows, maybe crossing at the wrists, or give yourself a hug. Left over the right. Crossing at the knees, maybe hooking your toes. Again, on our breath, inhale, toe tips, fingertips touch the floor, extend. Exhale, curl and crunch. Inhale and exhale, 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, unwind, get long, extend through the toe tips, the fingertips, stretch it out. Exhale, round yourself into a ball. Arms wrap around the shins, forehead up to meet your knees. Give yourself a squeeze, you deserve it. Grab the backs of your thighs and rock and roll yourself back into chair pose. Again, we'll interlace our fingers together behind our low back, make a fist. Inhale, fist towards the floor, heart towards the sky. Exhale, fold, 3 breaths. Maybe bobbing up and down, wiggling around, shake the head, yes and no. Last breath. Free your hands, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slither forward, cobra pose. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Press yourself back into child's pose. Inhale, roll up to seated on your heels. Lean off to one side or the other. Swing your legs out in front of you from underneath you. Take a moment, remove the fleshy part of your seat out from underneath you. Flexing your feet, pull the toes back towards you. Sit up tall, inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold, heart forward, nice long, flat back, all the way down. Maybe inhale halfway. Exhale, fold a little further. You've got 3 more breaths. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold further, last 2. When you feel like you can't find any more length and space throughout your spine, tuck your chin, lengthen the back of your neck. We'll inhale, slowly roll ourselves up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Picking up your hips, scooting them forward. Bending your knees, planting your feet. Feet are hips width distance apart. Arms extend long out in front of you. Palms face each other. Use your core. Navel sucks towards the spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. The challenge here is to move slowly. And once you are on a flat back, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side. Massage your back, decompress your spine. It's realigning the vertebrae with the one above and the one beneath. Returning to neutral. Keep the right knee hugging in, left leg long out in front of you. Place your left hand outside your right knee. Inhale, exhale, twist. Guide your knee across your chest and over to the left. Right arm extends in a half T position, palm facing up towards the sky. If it's ever a choice between right knee or right shoulder, we always choose the shoulder, allowing gravity as well as time to assist us the rest of the way. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, soften into the twist. Can you move a little deeper for one more breath? Inhale to a flat back. Right leg towards the sky. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh or your calf. Draw your leg towards your face and flex both of your feet. Maybe bring your nose up to meet your knee as you round the upper back. Maybe left heel hovers, floats. Use your core, your inner thighs for 3, for 2, for 1. Release the right leg long. Hug the left knee in. Place your right hand outside your left knee. Inhale, exhale to twist. Guide your left knee across your chest and over to the right. Again, both shoulders flat, anchored to the mat. Maybe gazing towards your open left palm, including your neck, your cervical spine into the twist. And we'll take an inhale. Exhale, soften a little further into the twist. One more breath. Inhale to a flat back, left leg straight up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh or your calf. Draw your leg towards your face, flex your feet. Maybe nose up to meet your knee, round the upper back. Maybe right heel hovers, floats for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop both knees into the chest. You're gonna separate the knees wide. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Grab your ankles or reach for the outer edges of your feet as you draw your heels towards your groin in this butterfly position. Knees actively splay wide, shoulders soften to the floor, heart space open. In your own time, we'll inhale for happy baby as you take your feet as wide as your knees, still grabbing ankles or the pinky toe side edges of your feet as you draw your knees towards your armpits, shoulders soften to the floor. Press your tailbone into the mat, recreating that natural arch in your low back. Maybe rocking side to side, release one knee down and then the other. You might take one leg straight and then the other. Perhaps 2 straight legs, split straddle on the sky. You've got 3 more deep breaths here. Take what you need. And with your next exhale, one last time, knees to the chest, arms wrap around your shins, forehead up to meet your knees. Releasing your head, grab the backs of your thighs, rock and roll along your spine a few times first before gaining momentum to rock back up to seated Sukhasana, the easy pose. Grounding your sits bones, sitting up nice and tall, again lengthening through the crown of your head. Let's inhale the arms up. As you exhale, bring the palms to touch, draw hands through to heart center, close your eyes, tuck your chin towards your chest, honoring yourself, this practice, as well as those around you. Thumbs at heart center for actions of peace. Thumbs to touch your lips for words only of truth. Thumbs resting at your third eye for thoughts of happiness. May you be filled with peace, truth, and everlasting happiness. Thank you so much for taking this time to take care of you and choosing to share it with me. Namaste. Thanks again for joining me in Joshua Tree, California, and I'll see you next time.